Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Heroes of the Storm, where apparently one of my allies has already left the game, which is a great start. But today, I'm gonna show you some Zagara gameplay while we are starting off literally in a 4 versus 5 right now already, and everyone's a little bit confused about it. Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about the Zagara build that I've been playing quite a lot myself, and it's going to really be like your general all-round sort of build that is great against pretty much every single situation. So if you are looking for a build for Zagara that you can use in most maps and in, you know, most situations, this is pretty much my go-to Zagara build, where you don't have like a very unique sort of strategy. You can just sort of focus on the very basics and go ahead and, you know, deal some damage like that. So the very first talent I went for right there is called Demolitionist right here. And basically what it does allow me to do is deal some extra damage. Oh, well, while we actually deal some damage over here. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, looks like we got her actually. Sweet. Alright, cool. What was I saying right there? Alright, the very first talent that I did right there basically allows us to get some extra damage done when we are attacking towers. So my basic attacks will basically deal some extra damage to towers and whatnot, which is honestly pretty cool. Now we'll go over all the abilities in a second. We might actually do that right now, just because it looks like the game has settled down somewhat. It's always a bit scary though, not gonna lie. Always a little bit scary. Alright. So my Q ability is a pretty straightforward ability where I basically roll banelings forward, and it's sort of like the Zagara version of the skill shot, okay? There's definitely heroes in the game that have better skill shots than Zagara. Oh. Alright. There's definitely heroes that have better skill shots than Zagara, but basically what this one does, it rolls banelings forward into a line. Well, I'm apparently soloing the bottom lane, which is interesting, but hey. Alright, let's go. Oh, no. Gotta be careful. But basically, banelings roll forward right here, and they deal a bunch of damage. So nothing too exciting, but it's just a Zagara version of a skill shot. It's pretty great. Then my W ability, I'm gonna actually have to heal up right here. I'm not gonna be very useful on the mines. But my W ability, I can put on top of an opponent, and what happens is that a Hydralisk starts shooting at them, which deals, by the way, a ton of damage. One of these underrated things that just does a lot of damage when you aren't even aware of it. My E ability puts down an infested drop, which spawns a bunch of roach links, if I'm not mistaken is what they are called. Yeah, just a Zerg bot with a bunch of units that kill. And basically what it all ends up being is that this is really a swarmy type of unit that is very like Zergy. In the fact that obviously it is a actual, you know, Heart of the Swarm character. Oh. Now I haven't actually picked my next ability yet. We'll do that in a second. Alright, so my second talent is going to be Medusa's Blades. And Medusa's Blades will give me an extra basic attack when we are indeed taking out towers and whatnot, which should be very, very useful. Now, we're gonna try and kill some stuff here. The thing is, like, landing that skill shot right there is not easy, not gonna lie. There's definitely easier heroes right there with easier to hit skill shots. But so far things are looking good. Thing is, the Q ability, like my Q ability is really, really slow. Really slow. Alright, here we go. Gonna try my very best to help my teammates out right here, do as much damage to this guy as possible. Looks like Tyriel decided to join the party. Oh, and he's actually walking into my banelings. Rookie mistake. Sweet. Gotta be careful here. Tassadar actually, and the tower, or the golem also going after me here. Ideally, I'd get out of trouble right now, but... Alright, I'm gonna go to the... Well, looks like our Tassadar is moving in right now as well, which will give us another chance. Oh, to get back into things. Looks like I am gonna have to die here. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, okay, that's too bad. The thing with Zagara is that you have very slow movement speed and just very bad ways of getting out of trouble if you are indeed in trouble right there. But I feel like I've did plenty of damage right there in order to justify the cost of my death right there. So anyways, I'm gonna continue pushing right here. And the second talent that I went for right there is Medusa's talents, and this actually basic attacks deal 25% damage to 3 nearby targets, and I'll show you what that does in a second. But basically what allows us to do, or basically what happens when we are using this ability, and by the way, gonna go back to laning right now, but basically what happens is that we deal extra damage to all of these guys, as you can see, which is huge because it also works when you are attacking towers and whatnot. Now, they should be able to finish this off, right? Yeah, they did already finish it up. Sweet. Next thing that we're gonna go for here, the next talent that we're gonna go for is called, hold on, let me have a look right here. What is the actual ability called right here? Rapid Incubation. This is something that 99% of all the builds are running. Channel to regenerate health and mana. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It's a pretty short cooldown. It's 45 seconds. Compared to like most other abilities that are in the game that cost quite a bunch longer than that. Most of the time it's like, you know, it's like a 60% attack damage. But what it does, it just regenerates a whole bunch of mana. And this is where the ability, by the way, the Medusa's Blade, the second talent that I went for, is absolutely huge. Because what is going on right now is that I'm dealing damage to all of these structures at the same time. And if you remember correctly, we actually did a bunch of upgrades early game that allows us to do bonus damage to structures, which was our very first talent. So I'm actually gonna get out of here right now. No real reason for me to stay here. Unless he is gonna... Alright. Looks like we are gonna stay here. A little bit risky because I have no real ways of getting out of trouble, but... Alright. Well, this is... I'm not really comfortable here. The thing is, like, I have no real ways of getting out of trouble when I'm in trouble, you know? Oh, and this is exactly where things go wrong, I would imagine. Well, unless... Okay, that was actually a hallucination right there. Unless I obviously got a little bit lucky right there. But basically, the triple attacks right now all channel this very first Demolitionist upgrade that I got previously. Which allows me to just keep on going with more and more units. This is actually an hallucination as well. Next one we're going to go for is Devouring Maw. This is a great, strong ability that just deals a ton of damage. Like, if you manage to land this on an opponent, I think I could even take her out right there, if I really wanted to. But if I would put it on an opponent, it would definitely be a huge help. Now, my trait, my basic ability that I'm using constantly is this creep that I put down everywhere. And the creep may not seem very significant, but it gives both vision as well as a damage upgrade. Here we go. We're gonna have a big engagement here. Gonna land my Devouring Maw. Oh, actually didn't land it right there very well, did I? Oh. Gonna have to be careful here, laying down more creep tumors. Oh my god. Playing this game and talking at the same time is really difficult. For anyone wondering why I constantly have all these hiccups while talking, it's because I'm trying to explain things while playing the game as well and trying to not be absolutely terrible. Because when you're terrible, generally speaking, the video will be really bad. Alright. So... to short things out, I will, as always, leave the actual, like, build that I'm using in the comments or right below the like button in the description of this video as well. So if you are interested in it at all, make sure to check it out right there. Because, you know, everything will be right there. But I'm gonna go over my abilities really quickly. So my Q ability is my skill shot that puts down banelings in a line that is pretty easy to dodge for opponents, but when they do get hit, they take a lot of damage. My W ability is a Hydralisk that I can put on top of the Tyrants, or on top of the Tyrants, on top of my opponents, that allows them to take a lot of damage. And once the Hydra actually starts shooting, it just does a bunch of damage, which is great. And then my E ability are Roachlings that I can put down. My one activated ability that I got from using a certain talent is basically something that we use to regenerate mana as well as health. So 25 regeneration over 3 seconds, which is huge. Now, I'm not feeling too comfortable here, not gonna lie. Let's see.
Listen, heroes. The undead shall rise with their minds sharp.
There we go, I'm dealing a little bit of damage right there as well. Alright. Actually using my Devouring Maw right there to get a kill. See if I can get out of here. I think I can. Oh, he's still alive? Oh my god. For real, dude? He was so low health right there. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, next talent that we're gonna be going for right here is Grooved Spines. And this will actually upgrade the damage of my W ability, which will just be a whole lot nicer. And the next thing we're also gonna go for is going to be increased amount of spawns, or you get an additional hunter-killer spawn that allows us to put a second Hydralisk down, which is huge as well. But so far, this is a pretty good example game, but you gotta keep in mind that Zagara is one of the most flimsy heroes that you have in the game. Like, if I get caught off guard here, I am dead. I am very dead if I do get caught off guard. Trying to be careful here, but... Alright. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, that's what I was talking about right there. If you take damage for even a second with Zagara, you are pretty much already dead. Now, looks like there's a little bit of a chase-off right here. He will be able to get there, which is pretty nice. Alright, so far we are 12 into, not as perfect as we could have had it, but definitely still on the right track. We just need to play careful. Like, if you get hit, if you get targeted by any opponents, you are in a lot of trouble, because most of the time, they will be able to win a one-on-one battle. This is definitely not a duelist hero. I really do feel like I'm most useful when I'm actually pushing lanes, which is getting a bit more difficult, because if I want to push a lane, I'm gonna have to move really far forward. But I'm gonna attempt it right now anyway. Gonna move over here. Unless there's still a big fight going on in the actual mines, which it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I'm actually gonna follow Tigers, actually. I was gonna push the tower right there, but... Well... Alright, I'll just actually push the tower here. I feel like I'm more useful doing exactly that. Just putting all of my abilities down. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. Keep in mind that my abilities do force them to basically... You know, stop shooting, which is huge because it allows me to basically solo these things if I really need to. Now my Hydra is gonna go to town right here, and I'm actually gonna follow down to the mines as well. Oh, did a bunch of damage right there to the tower. Sadly not enough yet, but looks like we're gonna have a big engagement over here. Once again, I find myself alone when I find myself in times of trouble. Okay, here we go. Rolling my Banelings. Oh, he walked straight into them. That's a bad idea, sir. Or Tassadar. I don't know if you're a sir actually, or if you're like no, you're actually a sir. You're actually a male. Never mind. I don't know if Tassadar... Yeah, I was thinking right there. No, we're gonna go for Brute Expansion right here, which is gonna be the ability to put down a second Hydra. The second Hydra basically is a guaranteed kill every time. Like, if you manage to get that out, you basically win 100% of the time. Like, there's no way... there's really no way that an opponent is not gonna die eventually if double Hydras are on top of him, because they deal a ridiculous amount of damage. But you gotta keep in mind is that, you know, you are still in trouble. Alright, gonna get out of here. Oh, hit him. Okay, gotta put the double Hydra down right there. And he's dead. He's dead for sure. My Hydras are dealing damage to him. Very, very nice right there. And I'm gonna push here by myself. Gotta get some extra mana back right here with my ability, which is nice. And we're gonna take out the golem. Gotta pop all of my Hydralisk. And we're just gonna deal as much damage to the golem as possible, while still going to town obviously on his minions as well. Can actually move forward a little bit, so I can deal a bit more damage. And I'm actually gonna use my heroic ability right here as well, just so we can clean this up a bunch easier. I like using my heroic ability a bit more aggressive than I do with other heroes, simply because, well, the cooldown is quite long, but it is kind of difficult to hit, and if you do manage to land it on minions like that, it's still very, very useful. It does a lot of damage and it devours enemies, basically buying us a little bit more time and giving us a bigger chance of actually dealing with his minions and whatnot. Which I personally really, really like. Alright, gotta clean this guy up. And then I'm gonna actually Hearthstone back. Now keep in mind, when you're playing Zagara, her basic ability, like her basic attacks, are stronger than most of the other heroes in the game. Like they're really, really strong compared to others. I'm actually gonna be pushing top though after this. I really need to be using my hero to its strength more. Alright. Now another build that you could be playing with a couple of minor adjustments, making him a little bit more tanky, is actually a way of making this really a great hero when it comes to like taking out minion camps and whatnot. But looks like there's a big fight going on over here. Zagara is actually following me as well. Well, not quite yet. Gotta be careful. Gotta be really careful, but... Now see, here you can see like the weakness of Zagara. Like if you are in trouble here, you are just walking so slowly. So getting in the actual fight and getting out of it is not the easiest thing when playing her, because, well, she's just really, really slow. So let's get back into this fight. And kill the Merc Camp as well while we're at it. Well, unless they're gonna be following us. Alright, gonna put down my Maw right here. Boom! That's a huge one. That's actually a very, very nice thing to do. I'm gonna follow it up with a Baneling Barrage, which is very nice as well, because it basically follows up perfectly right there. Gonna put down a Creep Tumor. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I possibly can, while trying to make sure that I don't become the target. Like, if you are the target, like I said, you are pretty much dead. Because of the amount of damage that we deal compared to how much they deal. And it looks like they managed to take the fight right there. Everyone else decided to leave, which is not ideal, but... Gonna be activating my one ability once more, my rapid incubation, and I'm gonna run straight towards the mines. Now this is where I feel really uncomfortable because, you know, I am all by myself, which is not ideal. If I lay down a creep tumor right here, we are also gonna be in a lot of trouble. I don't feel comfortable here at all. I'm the only one in the mine actually right now. Alright, just need to keep the cooldown on my second, and ideally actually the first Hydra as well. So I have the potential of taking a team fight. Because else I'm just gonna be in so much trouble. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, here's my second Hydra. Second Hydra popped. We just need to rush him. Just need to rush him. Yep, we managed to do it. Double Hydra right there, Imba. Alright, I'm gonna Hearthstone here. I cannot stay in the fight. That's what I was talking about right there. If you manage to put the double Hunter killer, the double Hydralisk, straight on top of your opponent, most of the time it's just gonna be a race for who can deal the most damage. And this time around I managed to actually deal a little bit more damage than them, and you know, that's basically where the fight ended. It's a little bit cheeky, but it's the one way you can indeed win. Gonna be over there. Gonna try and get over there, if we manage to get there in time. No, it looks like we won't. Alright. Oh, putting down the double Hydra once more, but not enough. Alright, I'm gonna be pushing as I think. Alright, he took a lot of damage there. Alright. Alright, gotta be mounting up. Chasing here Tyrio. I'm gonna try my best at the very least to do so. Alright. And, well, I'm not really the person made for chasing, that's for sure. But if I obviously manage to catch him, that'd be huge. One Hydra right now should do it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Guys, help, please! Oh my god. Guys, I'm not gonna be able to do very much here. Ah, that's too bad. Like, I really can't straight. Whoa! I actually could have fought him, I think. Look at the amount of damage. My Hydras are still going to town. Get him! Oh, that's so close. I actually could have just turned around and fought him, I think. I think I would have been in a much better position if I decided to do that. Huh. Yeah, Tygus is very low health as well, and he does more of like a sustained sort of damage where I do a lot more burst. I actually should have just turned around right there. We're a level up as well. Something I wasn't really keeping in mind. Like, if they are a level up, I think it would have been in his favor, but alright. So far things are going pretty decent. We got 17 in 3 so far. The next upgrade that I'm gonna go for is going to be just the upgrade right there to the Tyrant Maw, which allows us to do even more damage, which is great. Not gonna lie, it's one of the best things in the world. Another good option that you can go for is Bolt of the Storm. Which I honestly might actually go for in this game as well, because I do feel like I'm losing out a lot of mobility, and that's the one area that she's really lacking in. If you manage to get some extra mobility, it's gonna be great as well. So Tyrant Maw or Bolt of the Storm are gonna be your best options at level 20. Okay, here we go. Now, I would really like to finally get on to this pushing thing. I've been getting distracted by it non-stop. Looks like they're gonna be able to kill this just fine. I think, maybe. Decidar, where are you going? Are you going in there? Alright. We need to get in there. Alright. Hi, where is all? Dude, check the minimap. Alright. We should be able to do a little bit of damage here. Okay, we did manage to get a kill. Trying to focus them down. Gonna lay down a creep tumor here as well. A little bit low on mana, but it should be alright either way. Tygus, you need to get out of here, sir. Alright, well that's the great Tygus kill shot right there. I'm gonna go to the top and finally push this damn lane. Nova is running around right there though, so I'm gonna keep my second charge on my hunter to the best of my ability. She's here somewhere. Oh, she's right there. Alright. Well, actually, no, I can't push the towers again because I need to be cleaning up this thing. Alright, here we go. She's down. Double hunter right there, straight on top of her face. Okay, I'm gonna go for Tyrant Maw right here. In some games, you definitely do want to go for the Bolt of the Storm, though. It's a great ability. One thing to not forget about is something that I actually wasn't even aware about for myself for the longest time, is that your your Creep Tumor down ability actually costs mana, which is kind of scary when you think about it. Well, what happens is that, you know, if you aren't paying attention, you're gonna be out of mana very, very quickly. Not so much at this point in the game though, but definitely earlier on in the game. You want to keep in mind that your Creep Tumor ability costs a ton of mana as well while you're at it. Alright, I'm finally gonna go to the top and take out this tower. It's happening. This tower, I've been willing to kill that thing for the last 10 or so minutes, I think. Yeah. Well, no. I need to actually move over here. They're all fighting. Oh, thank you, Tigers. That's really sweet of you, dude. Didn't need to do that. Push her out of the out of the range. Okay. Oh, I didn't get them all up, sadly. I expected him to move forward a little bit more. I'm blocking my own teammates right now. Great play, Lowko. Very impressive. Alright. Alright, let's push. Tigers. We have done this before, sir. We have done this before. It was a bad choice by you last time, remember? Actually, no. Last time it was a good choice by you, but... Either way. I'm gonna get out of here. I am gonna get out of here. Got my rapid incubation right now on cooldown as well. Well, you're not gonna be able to catch her. Oh, actually. Alright, I'm trying right here to take no damage at all and survive for another 20 seconds. So I can actually get 25% of my life back. Oh no, Tyrael. Yep. That was exactly what I was talking about. Just poor survivability, really. At the pro level, you don't really, like at the highest level of play, it seems to me, at least when I watch any of the pro games, or the couple pro games that have been going on so far, and as well as like the high level streams or whatnot, it seems to me that very few people actually play Zagara, simply for the fact that, well, she's just really bad when it comes to like survivability and whatnot. But the one chance that you do have is that you just manage to nuke down your opponents faster than they can nuke down you. Or they can nuke you down, rather. Alright, nice move right there. He manages to get that thing. That's huge. Alright, if they would go mines right now, and if he wouldn't just sacrifice himself, that would be nice. He's gonna boost out of there, so he should still be fine. Yeah, that's the siege tank power right there. Alright, cool. So I'm just about to respawn in about 15 seconds. Like I mentioned already, as always, I will leave the actual build guide in the description right below that like button. So make sure you to check that out right there. Yeah, I don't really know where he's going. Why are you not... Are you really gonna walk all the way over there? I think you would have been way faster just Hearthstoning, dude. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bottom here. Alright, get her! Get her! Well, that's too bad. Oh my god, you actually managed to stay alive there? Wow, sick move. This is a fake one, right? Yeah, this is definitely... No, is this a fake one? It's not a fake one! Wait, what? Where'd the real one go? Huh? What was... Oh, that was our... Oh my god, that was our Nova, obviously. Woo, that was really risky by me. I actually was convinced that was her. Wow, okay. I was like, wait, how did you get over here so fast? Alright, gonna put down my Devouring Maw, if I can. One Hydra will do it as well. Alright, gotta take out this camp really quickly. Big fight going on for there right now, or going on right there in the mines as well, but I'm gonna instead play it safe and deal some damage to these guys. Using both of my Hydras right now. Don't want to keep them on cooldown for too long, just to take out this these minions. Which is going great. Make sure they don't deal damage to our towers. They're all very low life though. Thing is, like, if I would go there right now, we would probably lose a bunch of stuff, like maybe lose these towers and whatnot, since they're so low health already. Alright, gonna use my rapid incubation once more. Looks like she decided to heal up, which is scary, because I know she's here somewhere. Looks like we have a little bit of a battle going on between me and Nova right now. I need to get lucky in order to win this one. Gonna lay down a lot of creep tumors because it looks like we're gonna be here to stay. I actually think I should have been a little bit more aggressive when putting down creep tumors in this game. I haven't really been focusing on it very much. My auto attack is great though. Look at the three strikes right there. Alright. I thought you were having that just fine, man, but if you're gonna ping on it, I guess I'll come back for one shot. It's always funny when they use ping like that and they don't actually want you to do anything. It's like, hey, look at this, it's pretty. It's like, okay, that's very pretty. Alright, our golem is significantly bigger, so let's go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Woo! We had to rush right there because they were both using their ability. I would not have survived that in any way whatsoever. Looks like I'm gonna have to be forced back once more. A little bit unfortunate because I could have done a lot of damage right there with my abilities. But it's just too risky, it's just too risky. I'm gonna go to the middle and just take this camp by myself then. But most of the time that's what you end up doing with Zagara anyway. You sort of turn into like the bitch of the team. You don't you don't really do very much for the rest of the peoples. You just sort of focus on getting you know, getting all the tasks done that most people don't like doing. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, sweet. Now, if you go for the blink ability, or the bolt, or whatever they call it, yeah, bolt of the storm. It's kind of funny how they are so similar in all the other MOBAs as well, but when you go for that ability, you will be a lot more useful when it comes to like team fights and whatnot, because, well, you have just a lot more survivability, but since it's already sort of my lacking factor as well, I prefer walking around with teammates anyway, so most of the time, you know, Devouring Maw is just gonna be a better choice if you're gonna have like big 5v5 fights. Which is what I'm gonna try and force right here by simply sticking around with my allies. Looks like they're gonna start pushing bots, but, well, I can do a lot of damage here. This thing is down. Boom. Good job. Whoa, 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 man. What's that even gonna do? Alright, forcing engagements, I see. That's okay with me. I got my heroic ability ready to go. Here we go, here we go. Oh, get him! Good job. Good job. Gonna roll my banelings in there. And... oh, he's invisible. Oh, I did manage to get him right there in the end. That's great. Okay, popping all my cooldowns here. Oh my god, I'm still alive. I am dead, though. Oh my god, I'm dead. No, I'm still alive. What? How am I still alive? Using my Rackback Incubation. Sweet. We're back. We're back in business, boys. Alright, nuke down the core. Just take all of the abilities that we have, put them straight on their core. Oh my god, so close. Guys, can we not just target fire the damn thing down? I'm just gonna target fire it down. I don't even care. Come on, just right click the damn thing, boys. Just go, just hit it. We're dealing so much damage right here. Am I really the one taking out the core? Is that really what's going on right here? They didn't even realize it, I don't think, but whatever, we managed to take down the core right there, for the most part by me it felt like, but in the end, we did manage to take the victory right there, even though it wasn't the best game ever. I would highly recommend you give this build a try when you're playing Zagara because it's awesome. Once again, let's have a look at the stats. In the end, I managed to do 27 takedowns right there and 4 deaths in total, so definitely a pretty solid game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, but whatever you do, make sure you comment down below and let me know what your absolute favorite Heroes of the Storm hero is so far. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.